Alright, this is a quick video review for my custom 3D printed Null Rays for the EarthRise Seeker mold, or at this point, just the StarScream mold. So, as everybody knows, he comes with his signature Null Rays mounted on his shoulders, and they look great. They fit the part, but I was a little bothered, and I'm sure many others were bothered by the fact that his range of movement's really limited. So you can have him point directly up to the side, and the wings do fold back a little bit so that you can point his ray forward without the wing colliding too much or being pushed back. But if you try to have any other dynamic poses, such as him aiming it out, even just slightly that way, it starts colliding. And if you want, even if you push the wing back, if you want him to have, better range of motion, it just starts colliding with that wing, so then you have to kind of fold it back, and suddenly, the wings all push back. So to combat this, I said that I would recreate these, and I did pretty well, I would say. Pretty close to the original right here. This is the 3D printed model, 3D printed design, and this is the original. So there are hollow bits on the back of his biceps, right there and right there, and there's little divots on there that I figured, hey, some plastic can fit in there. So I got a clip right there that will clip directly into the back of his forearm, bicep, not forearm, and that not only fills that hollow gap, it also allows him to have much better range of motion when it comes to his null rifle, much like the Masterpiece figure, where instead of being mounted on the shoulder, it's mounted on his bicep, so it swivels with that movement. So instead of now being stuck pointing only forward like this and colliding with the wing, you can rotate that up, and it has full clearance. If I flatten the wing down, full clearance above the wing, and you can have him point in any angle you want, whether it be all the way out to the side like he already could, all the way to the front like he already could, or just any other 45, 30, whatever. I designed it so that it would fit snug but not get stuck, and obviously not just get bumped. Well, right there, that was kind of a hard flick, but if you're really playing with this thing hard, they might fall out, but I mean, it's not gonna fall out if you shake the figure itself. Now, to remove them, I have snapped one of the prototypes before, just because obviously PLA isn't, I mean, it's durable, but with something this small, it is prone to snap every now and then. But you can just 3D print another one. But you don't want to do that, so to safely remove these, since they are in there pretty snug, you can rotate the arm if you really want to be able to see it well. I mean, you can just have it really in any position. This is the 5mm port, or not port, peg, to eventually plug into here in jet mode, and I found that it's best just to hold it by that and kind of wiggle it out, and it won't mess up the clip, it won't break. Like if you're trying to hold it by the rifle itself, you might snap it somehow. But yeah, it's easy to put in, easy to take off, and like the original design, having a 3mm barrel to allow for blast effects, these ones do the same job. I made sure to make that a priority because, War for Cybertron trilogy and their blast effects, you can't go wrong with that. So you can still put any kind of blast effect on there, and yeah, onto vehicle mode. Alright, now here we are in jet mode. So, as you know, with the original Null rifles, they literally just plug into the 5mm port right there, or anywhere else you want them. For whatever reason, you can put it on the top. So I obviously wanted to make sure that my custom design could still plug in. Unfortunately, just to keep the peg out of the way, I put it on the back of the Null rifle. So this one will be his right blaster, this one will be the left. You can plug them in on their same sides, but they will be a little close to, you know, the inside of the jet, which it doesn't look bad. I mean, that still looks fine. But if you want it to look a little more like the blasters originally did in jet mode, you can just flip the sides, and it's not a big deal, I don't think, at least. And I prefer the way they look right there. From underneath, I mean, it doesn't really look much different from the other ones. They're just a little further up, but from the sides, still looks nice. And from the top, I mean, you really can hardly tell a difference. And obviously, you can still have them firing away. So yeah, that's really about it. Thank you for supporting this design, if you did. And there may possibly be more to come in terms of something to plug in right here, like some missiles or something. Yeah, thanks for watching.